A British soldier stepped out of the trench with his hands up. The Germans, realizing that they were not hostile, also stepped out of the trench with their hands up. Both sides tacitly refrained from firing. Behind them, more and more soldiers laid down their arms. They shook hands in the center of the battlefield. To celebrate this historic moment, the soldiers hugged each other and took photographs, imagined a better life after the war, and even shaved each other's beards. They started an impromptu soccer game. Soldiers excitedly cheered on each other's teams, and even the officers joined in. In the blood and smoke of the battlefield, the sound of laughter replaced the sound of gunfire. They were as happy as old friends who hadn't seen each other in years. In the end, the Germans won 3-2, just as the British army was reluctant and wanted to play another game. There was a sudden burst of gunfire in the distance. It meant the Christmas ceasefire was over. The soldiers had no choice but to exchange gifts and wish each other a Merry Christmas. They shook hands, said goodbye, and turned their backs. Back in the trenches, they'd be bitter enemies. Maybe without the war, they would have been good friends.